Hello the cop, please subscribe my channel for follow Liverpool Football Club news on every days. Ryan Gravenberch new aim as Cody Gakpo and Virgil van Dijk seal Euro 2024 spot. Cody Gakpo and Virgil van Dijk sealed their place at next summer's European Championship with a 1-0 win over the Republic of Ireland on Saturday. It was former Man United forward Wout Weghorst who notched the game's only goal after just 11 minutes, meaning Van Dijk will lead out his country in Germany after the conclusion of the 2023-24 domestic season. The win secures second spot in Group B of qualifying for Ronald Koeman's side with a game to spare, having won 5 and lost 2 of their 7 games to this point. Van Dijk missed out on the opportunity to captain the Netherlands at the rearranged Euro 2020 tournament 2 summers ago, with the injury he sustained in the Merseyside derby back in October 2020 putting paid to his chances of involvement on that occasion. Gakpo played just 11 minutes of football at that tournament himself, but shone at the subsequent 2022 World Cup in Qatar prior to his January switch to Anfield from PSV. His side's latest victory came at the expense of Caoimhin Kelleher, who was an unused substitute for the Republic of Ireland in what was their final game of Euro 2024 qualifying. Kelleher has 10 caps to his name for his country, but didn't feature in any of the Group B fixtures with Southampton's Gavin Bazunu preferred during qualifying. Republic of Ireland fell short of Euro 2024 qualifying, having picked up just 6 points from their 8 fixtures in Group B. Gakpo and Van Dijk will join Dominik Szoboszlai at next summer's tournament, after his 2 assists helped Hungary book their place with a 2-2 draw against Bulgaria earlier this week. It is unclear whether Ryan Gravenberch will make the senior squad in time for Euro 2024, having been removed from Koeman's side and the Netherlands U21s as punishment for withdrawing from international duty back in September. Liverpool's number 38 opted to remain at Kirkby following his deadline day £38.5 million move from Bayern Munich in order to get up to speed in his new surroundings. Koeman insisted earlier this month that the exile is now over, with his impressive form at Anfield likely to put him back in the conversation for his first senior cap since last September. Cody Gakpo reveals Jurgen Klopp challenge after Liverpool transfer that pushed him out his comfort zone. Cody Gakpo has revealed that Jurgen Klopp challenged him to replicate Roberto Firmino's importance to Liverpool after his January switch to Anfield. Firmino left Liverpool at the end of last season, but Liverpool were well prepared for the Brazilian's departure, having swooped to sign Gakpo from PSV Eindhoven for £35 million 6 months earlier, beating Manchester United to his signature. Despite having spent most of his career as a winger, Gakpo has been used predominantly as a central striker since his move to Liverpool, and the 24-year-old has now revealed that was Klopp's plan for him all along. Klopp immediately said in January, "Cody can press well. He can do as a striker what Roberto Firmino did for us for years," Gakpo told Al Jamin Dagblad. "I am challenged to get out of my comfort zone. I like that." Gakpo enjoyed an electric start to life in England and ended his first 6 months at Liverpool with 7 goals and 3 assists to his name, and he admitted he feels blessed to be where he is today. "It's been an exciting year in which I made a beautiful journey," Gakpo continued. "And I'm still on it. I feel very much at home in Liverpool. Football is going well, we live nice. My girlfriend is happy and my family and friends are also experiencing everything. We are blessed." Gakpo's versatility has also seen him deployed in several different positions at Liverpool, including in his native left-wing role and even as a central midfielder. Since Cody has been here, he has played many positions. "He had to play in midfield, but that was never the plan. We just had to do it," Klopp revealed earlier this month. He is a versatile striker and arrives into the box well. He's a top player and a good character. Harvey Elliott nets from 25 yards as Tyler Morton makes debut for England U21s. Harvey Elliott was on target again with a wonderful strike for England U21s, as he continued his impressive form on the international stage in a 3-0 away win over Serbia U21s. Elliott captained the Young Lions during their 3-2 defeat to Ukraine last month, labeling it a dream come true to be handed the armband from the start for the first time. He notched 2 goals and 2 assists across his 2 appearances in the October international break, and continued that run by getting his name on the scoresheet on Saturday night. England U21s took the lead early courtesy of a brace from James McAtee inside 20 minutes as they continued their perfect start to qualification for the U21 Euros in Group C. Elliott then stole the show as he blasted the ball home from 25 yards to seal all 3 points for his country, following a clever pass from Chelsea winger Noni Madueke. The 20-year-old featured as a centre midfielder for England, after playing right wing during his captaincy against Ukraine last month. He got the full 90 minutes under his belt, having been predominantly restricted to substitute appearances for the Reds this season despite showing promising form when given the opportunity in a Liverpool shirt. Lee Carsley has now guided the U21s to 3 consecutive wins, and his side look on course to get the chance to defend the U21 Euros crown they picked up over the summer. The former Everton midfielder will return to Goodison Park on Tuesday as his team continue the qualification process with a home nations clash at home to Northern Ireland. Elliott will be hoping to extend his impressive run, having nailed down a place within Carsley's side, making his 17th international appearance at U21 level. He wasn't the only Liverpool player involved, with Jarell Quansah and Tyler Morton both coming off the bench to earn themselves a cap in the second half. It was to be Quansah's second appearance for England U21s, having made his debut in the reverse fixture as England thrashed Serbia U21s 9-1 in October. Morton watched on from the bench against Italy U21s and Germany U21s back in September, but made his first appearance for Carsley's side, having registered 3 appearances for England U20s. The 21-year-old was on standby during the previous international break, but earned himself a full call-up to the squad on this occasion due to his impressive recent displays on loan at Hull. Stefan Btic admits Mo Salah lesson in dealing with cruel injury layoff. Stefan Btic has spoken out about the cruel nature of his injury problems, and detailed some of the lessons he has received from Mohamed Salah along the way. The 19-year-old has played just 72 minutes of football since sustaining an adductor issue that ended his 2022-23 season prematurely back in March. Btic was enjoying a breakthrough season prior to his injury, nailing down a regular spot in Jurgen Klopp's midfield despite his young age. He briefly returned to the side to make appearances against LASK and Leicester back in September, but has since experienced further fitness problems that have stalled his full return. On the subject of his difficulties, Btic has discussed his desire to keep playing through the injuries and the disappointment he felt upon hearing the details of his scan. Because I had the same injury before, but in the other side, when I was getting the pain, I kind of thought about that it was going to be the same. But in my mind it was like, it can't be the same. I need to keep playing, the midfielder told the club's official website. But I did a scan. Scans are very cruel, they always show something. I remember I was at home, they rang me and they told me, you have a stress response. Obviously it was a tough moment, but I kind of took it well, I think. I took it as an opportunity to get stronger, improve in some bits. I just tried to stay positive mentally. You can't stop thinking of what I would have done in that moment. I could obviously be doing what my teammates were doing if fit. So it's obviously tough. It's just getting to the gym and counting the days to going back. Btic made 19 appearances for the Reds last season, including a start in the Champions League against Real Madrid at Anfield back in February. His recovery hasn't been as smooth as he would have hoped, but he has cited Salah as a positive example of how to carry himself as he looks to get back to full fitness with his work away from the field. I admire players that have a lot of discipline. I think it's something that is difficult, the Spaniard continued. For example, in the team Mo is very disciplined. He always eats the right things, he's always in the gym. In the days that there's a tough session and you are very, very tired, those days are the ones where 90% of people say, okay, this was a tough session. I'm going home to rest. He doesn't. He just goes to the gym, does what he has to do, even though he doesn't want to. That's something that I have to learn from him. Because I think on the pitch I have a lot of discipline, because on the pitch I'm so competitive. I'm the opposite of lazy on the pitch. But outside of the pitch there are days where I need to be stronger mentally and say, okay, I don't want to do it, but it's part of the job. Hello the cop, please subscribe my channel for follow Liverpool Football Club news on everydays.